I'm going to teach you how to make the alien slipstreams from Battle Royale in Fortnite Creative. I don't know if it's because I made the OG slipstreams over a year ago or just because you guys know that I'm a big fan of them, but ever since the start of the new season, I've got loads of comments asking me to make a tutorial on how to make the alien slipstreams that can be found at the alien abductor crash sites. So that's exactly what we're doing in today's video, and these alien slipstreams are actually a lot easier to make than the old ones were at the time that I made that video, all thanks to a few new settings that we got on the air vents. But by the end of this video, you'll have a completely functional alien slipstream in your own creative map, so let's hop right into it. Alright, so first we're going to grab out the smoke particle from the spooky particles gallery, and we're also going to need the air vent from the air vents gallery. And you might as well just go ahead and place down the crashed abductors gallery because we will be needing that later. So take out your air vent, open up the settings. We want the minimum knockup percentage to be 30%, and we want to set skydive after launch to yes. Then we can also turn off the sound effects and visual effects and then just hit OK. Now we're going to resize our air vent, and we want to make it as max size possible, and then we're going to shrink it along the depth axis until it's roughly the same size as our smoke particle. Now moving on to the smoke particles. Open up the settings and we want to set the color to purple. Then we're going to set the speed to slow. We also want to turn double-sided to yes and hit OK. Then we're going to set our grid snap to 1, and we're going to take the smoke particle and create a box of particles the same length as our air vent, just like this. And once you're done, you can test it by walking onto your air vent, and you're looking to make sure that your player stays hovering inside of the particles box that we made. If it's not, readjust it so that way the air vent sits low enough so that it pushes you up into the little box and it keeps you there. Now we're going to place 4 walls starting at the air vent on the ground all the way up to the top of our box of particles. Then we're going to select the walls, particles, air vent, and we're going to copy it and go to wherever we're going to have our alien slipstream go. Then we're going to place it down, and we're going to put at least one of these on all 4 sides, but make sure that you don't connect each side yet because we're going to come back and make it look less squarish, but we're just trying to lay the framework right now. Okay, so now that we have our framework here, we can go back to our little template, and we're going to delete the walls and replace them with any wall that isn't player built, and then we're going to select everything again, and we're going to make sure that we have building to prop turned on. Then we're going to set our grid snap to 4, and we're just going to go back to our slipstream, line it up with any of our edges, and we're going to just rotate our template 1 tick using the yaw axis and place it down. Repeat this process all the way around, connecting all of our templates, and don't forget to throw in a couple of pitch axis rotations just because the alien slipstreams in Battle Royale aren't all on the same level and perfectly even, so ours shouldn't be either. Once you're done, you should have something that looks like this, and now I know this part's gonna suck, but we need to go back through and turn each of our air vents to invisible. It just makes it super hard to see what you're doing if you change it to invisible before you build this all out, so that's why we're gonna just do it with them visible and then go back through and turn them all off. And we made them really long, so there really weren't so many, and you guys can knock these out pretty quick. But now all that's left to do is take some pieces from the crashed abductor gallery and place them along the slipstream. I suggest taking grid snap off so you guys can really line them up good and rotate them to match the slipstream just like they are in Battle Royale. But now all that's left to do is actually start the game and test it out. As you guys can see, the air vent pushes us up into our smoke particle slipstream, and since we have skydive after launch on, we're just going to kind of hover here, and it works perfectly. You can go either direction, turn around whenever you want, and it looks pretty dang close if you ask me. But click here to watch my tutorial on how to make the OG slipstreams. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay up.